Hey guys, it's your girl Slonklebomb, aka Slonklebomb, aka Slonks, and welcome back to Slonklebomb Gaming. Today, we're going to talk about a game that most gamers in some form or fashion have played. Whether you're a pro gamer, a casual gamer, your mom, your dad, your cousin from Jersey, they have probably played this game. I have been playing this game since I had my copy that came with my Game Boy back in the day, figure out the year, and I still cannot get enough of this game. Now, as long as this game has really been out, is it really that good of a game? Let's talk about it. Tetris is a game that was created by a Russian software engineer by the name of Alexei Pajitnov. Alexei. Thank you. Since this simplistic yet complex game has taken over the world, there is still quite the following to this day. In short, Tetris is a game where you have falling pieces called tetrominoes falling into a play area. The goal is basically to make horizontal completed lines in the area. Once you complete that, the lines disappear. You continue doing this process to get the most points, chasing the high score, which is my favorite thing to do. There are different shaped pieces. There's I pieces, there's T pieces, there's Z's, there's S's, there's L's, there's J, and there's even a box piece. The more you keep doing this, the faster the pieces fall, and once the play area is completed or filled up to the top, you lose, game over, but hopefully a high score. And there are also different techniques. Now, I am no expert at all, although I wish I was. But there are basic techniques you can use to prolong the life of the game. There's hard drops, there's soft drops, there's combos where you just keep clearing lines back to back, there's T-spins, and then of course clearing 4 lines at once, which is called Tetris. I personally am an eyepiece dependent player. This gets me into a lot of trouble at times, which is why I'm not an expert, but anything for the Tetris. Boom for Slonko. Now, it has been more than 40 years of Tetris. I am so sure you have heard the main theme song of Tetris, right? You have heard the song. I really didn't want to sing this episode, but I just need to make sure that you know what song I'm talking about. You know the rest. Since the original, there have been many versions and spin-offs of the game. This game has come out for a plethora of platforms. You could even play on your iPod, if you still have one. iPod, your iPad, your phone, your smartphone. Every major system that has come known to man has had some form of Tetris on it. You would think, so many ways. How many ways are there to really play Tetris? Well, there's a lot. Guinness World Records even recognizes Tetris as the most ported game in history. It's on over 65 different platforms. Damn! According to the Tetris wiki page, there are more than 200 licensed versions of Tetris. Like, how many versions of Tetris, or how many different ways of Tetris can you really play the game? I will have to say there is one Tetris game that was so unique. I'm not even really sure about it, but it was still cool at the time. Back in the day, Nintendo 64 came out with a game called Tetrisphere, and basically it's Tetris in a ball. Now, I really did appreciate the multiplayer aspect of the game, but basically you're playing Tetris and you're trying to chip away at the circle until you expose enough of the core. I'll give it an A for uniqueness, for sure. Now, remember when your mom and dad were telling you, hey, these games are rotting your brain, why are you always playing video games, blah, 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 blah. Mom, I'm gonna have to stop you there, because this game has participated in more than 30 studies showing the impact of increased brain function, cognitive thinking, language, reasoning. I mean, this game was also studied to improve symptoms of PTSD, lazy eye, and cravings. I mean, who needs a doctor? There's even a phenomenon called Tetris effect, where basically you play enough Tetris and then you'll be able to see other like shapes and patterns in the real world. You could even close your eyes and you'll still be able to see Tetris pieces falling into place. I'm sorry, But Mario ain't never did that for me. This leads me to my latest addiction, Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect is a game that came out by Enhanced Games in 2018. Talk about an immersive experience. Especially if you get to play on PlayStation VR. I actually think there's no other way to play this game. The cool thing about this game is that the music flows with every movement of the pieces. The music is a whole nother experience as well. Thank you, Enhanced Games, by the way, for the copy of the soundtrack. It is just straight fire. In this game, they also introduced the zone dynamic. Basically, you clear a lot of lines and you fill up this meter in the corner. Once you're ready, you're able to stop time and then you can clear as many lines as you can. I'm still working on clearing up to 21 lines. It was named after one of my current Tetris idols, Kirby703. So amazing. I'm only at 19, but I am still humbly proud of that 19 because whew, took me a while. The experience of playing Tetris Effect is seriously very euphoric. The visuals are so uncanny, and it is such an ode to Tetris, the original classic. I am so happy that they finally introduced the multiplayer aspect of the game. It's so cool because me and my honey sweets can finally play together, play against each other, play together, and teamwork against kicking Tetramidian's ass. Which we haven't because that shit is dumb hard. The thing I really do admire about Tetris is, as a whole, this game really has brought generations of players together. I love to see it. One event that I just love is the CTWC. It's the Classic Tetris World Championships. Players around the globe literally get together and play classic Tetris on NES. And when I tell you there are young players, there are older players, it is so inspiring to watch. I love watching players like Sharky. I love Quaid. He's so fun to watch. I love Joseph, and I also loved Jonas. I loved Jonas, who unfortunately passed away earlier this year. The one thing that I really can't believe is that younger people are really dominating the classic Tetris scene. Last year, the champion, Dog, he is 12 years old. Like, this game could possibly be older than his mom. But it's so awesome to see everybody learning from each other and doing what we thought was impossible and making it possible. Any game that can bring masses of people together, whether you're young or old, can provide a sense of calm or can provide a sense of adventure, can allow people to push the limits that we thought were impossible to even push through. I consider that a really goddamn good game. I can see myself playing Tetris when I'm in the nursing home. Sorry. I can see myself playing Tetris for a really long time. I mean, it's been almost 30 years, so why the hell am I gonna stop here? I love the game very much. And so yes, it's a fucking good game. Duh! Anyways, let me know your thoughts on Tetris. Have you even played Tetris before? Is it your kind of game? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's the greatest puzzle or the greatest game ever? I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Leave them down here. If you like this video, please leave a like, a thumbs up, and then consider subscribing, as I'm looking forward to adding more to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to connect on my socials, and I really look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks, bombers! Tetris for Slonko! Techniques that you can use to play. I am not an expert at all, although I wish. It was named after one of my current Tetris idols, Kirby707. Tetris for